Megumi is a ranged attack character standing out when compared to the others because of its attacks and special. Megumi only has 85 health similar to Yuji, but to make up for this has much faster M1s than any other character. Megumi's first base attack is Rapid Escape. Rapid Escape is a ranged attack with multiple techs and variants. Upon using Lurking Shadow and then Rapid Escape, you will be launched into the air, creating a large down slam on nearby enemies. Also, when using Rapid Escape, it's recommended to use Lurking Shadow to get behind them as a combo extender. The attack has an 18-second cooldown, dealing roughly 14 damage and can even be used on enemies in midair. Megumi's second base attack is Nue. Nue is a long-ranged attack, which upon hit will ragdoll your opponent, dealing 16 damage with a 20-second cooldown. This can be great to use before Toad to catch them during the ragdoll, and the attack even has a variant. When using Lurking Shadow with Nue, your character grabs onto Nue before both flying towards your target. Nue even has a second variant with Toad. If you use Toad and quickly after Nue, it will chain the attacks as so. Toad is a mid-range grab attack, pulling your opponent towards you while also leaving them vulnerable. The attack can be blocked, dealing 8 damage with a 15-second cooldown, but is a great combo extender. The attack is overall decent, but isn't very true. Divine Dog Totality is the fourth base attack, dealing 6 damage per swipe with a cooldown of 20 seconds. The attack can be cancelled if hit by an enemy at any given moment, but is a great passive combo extender and overall very helpful. The dog should be summoned before a fight to avoid wasting time or risk being attacked when summoning it later on. The attack can keep enemies in midair by uppercutting and then using the attack, being a great chain or combo starter. Megumi's special is known as Lurking Shadow. Lurking Shadow has a cooldown of 10 seconds and can be activated by using R. The special is overpowered due to its ability to go underground to catch enemies off ground, or its ability to store various items at any time. This allows your character to have unique weapons on hand that can be helpful, such as the Jet Black or a gun.
He's this fast without any cursed energy? He's like Maki. Fully realized. Visualize. Winning! I just felt Sukana's presence. What the hell is happening in Shibuya? It charged through on pure instinct.
Megumi's ultimate is known as Insanity. Insanity consists of 4 different attacks known as Max Elephant, Great Serpent, Shadow Swarm, Domain Expansion, Chimera Shadow Garden, and Mahoraga. Megumi also has a passive Switch. Switch allows the user to use both Awakened and Base movesets by clicking the Awakening button, granting the player a total of 8 different moves. Max Elephant is a mid-range attack that can be held dropping a large elephant on your opponent. The elephant is unblockable, dealing 35 damage with a cooldown of 25 seconds. The attack, however, can be interrupted, meaning if you're attacked, the attack will be cancelled. Great Serpent launches your character into the air before transforming into a large snake, catching any enemy in sight. The attack applies poison and in total deals roughly 30 damage with a cooldown of 25 seconds and is interruptible, similar to Max Elephant. Lastly, the move cancels an enemy's ragdoll evasive, while also being an unblockable attack. Shadow Swarm summons 2 shadowy clones of yourself, rushing towards enemies before berating them with countless attacks via a metal bat. The attack deals 13 damage for the barrage and 5 for the last, and is an unblockable attack with a 15-second cooldown. Megumi's domain expansion, Chimera Shadow Garden, allows Megumi to freely enter any domain and even retrieve or save people from the inside. Not only that, but the domain completely removes the sure hit effect of certain domains, such as Infinite Void, Malevolent Shrine, Embodiment of Self-Perfection. This is the only character with this unique ability. But every second Megumi is in a player's domain, Megumi will take damage. The domain can also cause domains such as Infinite Void to be rendered useless due to players now being able to freely move. Malevolent Shrine slashes will no longer deal damage, and Self-Embodiment of Perfection will no longer trigger transfigurations onto players. Megumi, like most characters, has great combo potential, allowing it to completely shred an enemy's health bar, which I will showcase. Mahoraga's first attack is Divine Pummel. Divine Pummel picks up the opponent before slamming them 3 times. The attack is unblockable, dealing a total of 30 damage, with a cooldown of 12 seconds. Ground Pitch grabs debris and rocks before crushing it into a ball, throwing it towards an opponent. Although the attack is interruptible, it is unblockable with a cooldown of 20 seconds, dealing roughly 25 damage. The move also has a variant where if the enemy is close enough, they will be picked up along with the debris and thrown with it. Earthquake is a blockable move in which Mahoraga slams his fist into the ground, causing a widespread down slam. During the move, you can be interrupted with it, having a 15-second cooldown, dealing roughly 13 damage. The move has a variant that can be used by holding down on the attack, causing 2 shockwaves to occur, now dealing 25 damage. In attack mode, Mahoraga grants the ability of Takedown. Takedown teleports toward the enemy in a split second, punching them. The attack has a high amount of knockback, dealing 12.5 damage, with a 7-second cooldown if it lands, and 10-second cooldown if the attack is missed. Similarly, in defense mode, Mahoraga gains Adaptation. Adaptation allows Mahoraga to adapt to any attack, allowing its defense towards the attack to be anywhere from 10 to up to 70% if used correctly. Lastly, in special mode, Mahoraga has the World Slash. World Slash performs a strong ranged attack using the Sword of Extermination, dealing 40 damage with a cooldown of 30 seconds. Anyways, I hope this video has helped you understand a bit more about how to use Megumi, or even just the combos it's capable of, as Megumi is a great character but hard to use due to its 12 attacks and multiple variants.